Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including my favorites, Peach and Peach and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids which are great for you. Use promo code Pendragon for 10% off your order, and give it a shot today. And now, on to the video. Hey everybody, it's Pendragon and welcome back to more Sonic Cars Ultimate. So last time on Sonic Cars Ultimate, we finished up the last course with a boss over in the Chalk Cove Resort, and we were going to start getting like the red coins and such, or red rings, but now that I think about it, I think I might want to actually save collecting all of the red rings and areas for when we unlock every power-up in the game. Because if I'm not mistaken, there were certain colors that we haven't seen yet that were actually throughout Act 1. So we're going to have to do some backtracking, like once we actually, unlock everything and get towards pretty much like the end of the game. So instead of going back into there, we're actually going to be going on to the next area, which is over here at the Starlight Carnival. And as you can see, there's 7 courses here, 30 rings, and all that fun stuff. But before we get into that, if I can actually keep the cursor off of there, let's go into the question of the day. And also, sorry if I sound a little under the weather or my voice sounds a little off. I'm coming down with something again, because it's close to my birthday. This happens pretty much every year for me, where I get sick. And plus, it's just that weather and all that fun stuff, because it's been like doing a little bit of everything over here. We've been having some storms, we've been having some rain, we've been having a lot of heat, we've been having bad air quality, so a little bit of everything, but not the biggest deal in the world, because I'm still feeling alright enough to give you guys some content. So anywho, let's go into the question of the day, which is, have you ever played a Sega console? So I have. This includes the Sega Genesis, the Dreamcast, the CD, the CD32X, and the CD64X. And I think there's probably a few more, but those are like the most common ones I can think of and the ones I've typically played. So the Dreamcast was one of my favorites just because it was a very enjoyable system. If I recall correctly, I think that was the one that actually has a Legend of Zelda one in particular, and it's almost more like a visual novel in a way, with the way they did the art style and the cutscenes and all that fun stuff. But I remember playing on the Sega Genesis and playing the original Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's what really sparked my enjoyment of platformers and the Sonic the Hedgehog series. So go ahead and comment below if you guys have ever played on a Sega console, and if you haven't, let us know which one that you would be interested in playing. Just because, I know there's quite a few different Sega games, and you can actually play them on the Nintendo Switch now if you have Nintendo Switch Online with the expansion packs and such. So it's actually pretty cool that you can actually play some of the old games. And without further ado, let's hop into the Starlight Carnival. Okay, so no cutscene right away. I thought there was going to be one for some reason. But I see that we have a familiar green Wisp over there that I think I recall what that one does, but we'll have to see. Because some of these, I'm pretty sure there's a couple extra special ones that are popping up, and also this blue Wisp that's at this very first level, I recognize that one as well. So maybe I'm thinking of a different green one. I'm not too sure. But anywho, let's go into the first act of Starlight Carnival, and let's see if we can save this Wisp. So let's see if this is going to be like a side-scroller, or if this is going to be just a regular old Sonic level, because, there's all those different variations in this game, which I think is really enjoyable, because you get to play different styles and figure out different tactics, and all that fun stuff. Plus we have Tails helping us out along the way to figure out what exactly is going on. And oh, it's one of these. Oh, this one is a little bit confusing because you start off upside down, but then you go right side up. But this reminds me a lot of Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. And of course has some very catchy music, and I'm not really in control yet. So I'm waiting for this whole transition, which is like a whole little cutscene and all that stuff. Also, if you hear me keep moving my headset, I'm trying to keep it on my head for the most part because I've been having some difficulties with it just staying put sometimes. And, oh, okay, I know what type of level this is. So when they drop their arms, that means that they're going to release an attack, and they basically get destroyed by the environment. So this is going to be one of those sidestepping ones. Also, if you miss the homing attack as you saw there, you will end up dying. So yeah, of course, Tails is going to save us, and then we have to start locking onto this stuff again. So basically shows us, yeah, you have to use your homing attack and pay attention to what's going on here. Which is hard to do when you're doing commentary at the same time. So please bear with me if I end up dying a lot in levels like these. And now we get to have some more control with our side-scroller.
That's a blue Wisp. It'll allow you to change into cube form. Shockwaves from cube form will destroy chroma cubes and damage nearby enemies. Blue rings and blue cubes will swap when you change to cube form.
Alright, well good to know. So we want to change into cube form. So let's press R and see what this does for us. Okay, basically just drops us down. Now we have these blue rings. We can do it again because it has a little timer, and that's how we can actually get this red ring. As you can see, that was the first one, and now we also have these little pink wisps, or purple wisps, whatever they are. So let's hop in there. And there's plenty of these little carnival coins as well. And plenty of just extra stuff in general here, which is pretty cool. You can also, of course, just slide on through and speed run through this as well if you really wanted to. You can also take out enemies with it, like Tails said, and then also open up these cool little doors. So let's see what's going on up here, since we didn't have the cube available to activate those platforms for a little bit more speed. I think this we can hit. No, we cannot. So that must be another thing. Oh, the switch here, duh. That should activate it. Yep, perfect. That enemy, it looks like you can't really take out. Looks like it's just a bomb thrower. Also, I collected coins, so that should not have taken out Sonic, but okay. Also, apparently we hit a checkpoint. I didn't realize it. So let's go along here and just make our way pretty quickly then. Oh, it's just this little section again. That's right. So let's get up here and try showing this off then. Because apparently you just have to like ground slam or do a slam attack pretty much with this. I can't quite fit in there. Oh no, I could. I was good. And apparently the shockwaves also destroy those blocks. So now we get quite a few coins. That's pretty cool. So this is like a little side route you can take throughout here. You can also slide across this section. I was pressing R for some reason instead of Y. So that was throwing me off. And I don't think... No, you can't quite slide back in there. So once you leave, you're out. But... Oh, the red ring's down that we need to get. So I need to actually... crud. I don't have the cube anymore. And also our time is going up. So we're definitely probably going to get like a D rank here. But that is a-okay with me. We'll just get our way through here. We'll come back for that red ring, which you guys have seen. So I don't have to showcase that one when we actually go and collect the red rings. So wait for this. I was trying to lock onto this guy. Apparently I messed it up. Ouch. Gosh, those bombs are so annoying. So go ahead and just go on through as fast as possible. Oh, I need to hit that. Okay, never mind. Apparently the game's just going... I think it's probably teaching me about free falling here. Which you can just adjust your... Oh gosh, I hate when the camera angle changes like that. You can adjust your fall and try to avoid things that could pop up, like, you know, lasers, going through rings, trying to catch the red rings if they are there while you're falling, and it's just a lot of switching between that and side steps. And also to learn about these moto bugs, so a lot of sidestepping, a lot of side-scrolling platforming style. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. So I guess we can just shove these dudes out of the way, which is kind of funny. And you can also get rings galore, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, I was missing the rings there. It's hard to keep track of where they are, because you see I just missed that red ring that was back there. Get those. You have to kind of keep your eyes ahead while also trying to avoid the enemies. Well, hit the enemies to get extra points and all that fun stuff. Okay, let's see. Any more red rings? Don't see one coming up yet. And sometimes it's just a matter of you have to go through the level multiple times to get your patterns down and just understand what's coming next. Which kind of sucks to an extent because it's kind of hard to get things on the first try then. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Also, you get some really cool cutscenes in this particular level as well. Like you get to run along a whole bunch of space stuff. You know, you're basically going along like a rainbow road. And it's just super cool to me. And then you get those cool little animations like that. This launches you. So we end up going actually off the screen. And I don't see anything this way based upon how I don't think Sonic hit anything there. But you can go, well, you kind of could have gone a little bit to the right there, but it didn't really do anything. So that was just showcasing that little feature off. Let's grab the cube. Let's make our way upwards, or not. Okay, there we go. Let's hit R so we can actually trigger those cubes. Go along here. Now we can just start doing some platforming. We still have the cube. I didn't mean to wall jump, but that actually worked out in my favor there. And of course I fell down. I kind of was doing it a little too much there, and that's what really messed me up. Thanks, Tails. I don't care. I understand that you're trying to help me there, but I'm just trying to do my platforming. I also need to get better at not hugging walls, because that's what's messing me up a lot. So now, let's go ahead and go along, all the way up. And you can do the cube like back and forth kind of thing, but you don't want to do it in this little section just yet, because you can really mess yourself up. So the easiest way to do it is move over this way, and well, we could have activated the cube there, but it didn't let us. And this kind of shows off a little mechanic where it's just like you get stuck getting launched around over the place. But we did see a red ring over to our left, back where those blue coins, or cube rings, whatever you want to call them, are. So we need to go back for that red coin eventually, and I think this is the end. Not that I see, but there is also some danger here. So let's wait for that. I think we can just wall jump along this if we really wanted to. I think this takes us somewhere. Or not. Never mind. Well, apparently if you're not fast enough, you're going to have to wait again. You can most likely just slide on along until you make it there. I think that's the fastest route. Or boost like I just did there. Oh crud. I think I just saw a red ring and I missed it. Oh, another red ring and I missed it because I was doing too many boosts. Okay, but at least we know where a lot of the red rings are. So we can always come back and get those in our next attempt, because I think my goal is to get at least a C until we start pushing for, like, you know, all the rings and the S's and all that stuff. So we try and grab all of those. I know I missed a really big chunk, but that's okay because we're at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and hop back into the level because I need to get us up to at least the next... Oh, we hit C. We could probably get a B. So I'm going to hit try again, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, and there was one of the rings there. We apparently missed the second one. I'm not sure exactly where that was, but there was one of the rings back on this road, since we are at this little beetle area. I want to say it was back where I could transform more of the cubes, but I ended up running out of cube power. So I kind of goofed on that part. I don't see any other ones on this path. I think there were two more that were like at the very, very end. And I already got the first one, of course, that I showed you guys already. Also, the enemy hit me there in the middle of a transition, so that sucked. Also, you can boost to make the scenes go a little faster, as you can see here. Because now things are kind of like fuzzy because I am holding down A. However, you can let go of boost and it'll go right back to how it was before. So now we have to start going through this section, somewhere around here, where we can actually, you know, go along the bottom part and try not to get crushed by walls, pretty much. So let's go ahead and grab this cube, and now we can activate this, and we're almost to that little section. So I will be back shortly as I try and finish this little quick part. Oh gosh, I can actually make my way along. Also, if the cube runs out, your power runs out, and yeah, the cubes go away and you fall. So, see you guys shortly. So apparently this is one little section you can go through. We can actually take a small little shortcut here to grab the other cube. You can activate this again, and you basically get to skip past this little square spot. Also, as you can see, I missed that fourth red ring that was way at the beginning, but I did end up getting that fifth red ring. So the fourth red ring, it was pretty much, I had to keep that cube power up throughout that little cube changing section and grab that. So, oh gosh, I almost messed that one up too here. But that's perfectly okay, as I missed the entire line of coins. So I'm going to redo this one more time to go get that last coin, and then I will see you guys then. But of course, let's see what rank we get first. Holy cow, that was a lot of points. A lot more points than I got before. And of course, you know, if I wouldn't have died multiple times, I probably would have got like an A rank or something. So that would have been awesome. However, I can get Tails here and get his assistance, which would be cool. So I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, so apparently I figured out another thing up here. So normally you would be able to use the blocks over here in order to progress up this way. However, I managed to do some cool wall jumps and made my way across to here. So let's see, any coins here? I don't see any red coins or red rings, but I do see a little like generator thing up there. So I'm gonna go this way first and see what's over here. So let's go ahead and just homing attack on these guys. See if we can find a... Okay, I don't see an additional... oh crap, I messed it up. I didn't see an additional red ring is what I was going for, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, so apparently I made it over to this section and there were just these coins here. So it looks like if I would have like brought cube and then there's another power up, I'm guessing this is around where the second ring would be. At least from what I'm seeing here, but I'm not too sure. And this doesn't seem to do anything, but of course I can not smash through this because I'm not using the cube. So it's like I'm gonna have to make my way all the way up and back around and just do this the right way. So I'll see you guys over at the fourth red ring. Or I could drop over here, but I'll see you guys at the fourth red ring. Oh, never mind, this was actually where the second red ring is. So yeah, you do need the cube. Otherwise you can't really crush through this and you will be kind of screwed over. So, good to know. But I will see you guys shortly. Oh, I actually got another achievement there. I was a little delayed in checking it. But I got stepping up because every time you move in a quick step, you gain an additional like 1,000 points. So apparently I moved like 100 times there and got a crazy amount of points. So now we're almost to that fourth ring, which would be awesome. So we're going to definitely try and get that real quick while we're here. I don't need to be on that side. Put me over here, game. Please and thank you. And I know we need to get the cube and we need to start doing some like shenanigans here. So let's go for it and see how fast we can move to actually get that little thing that we need. Or the red coin. There we go. That's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't think of the word for some reason. And let's go ahead and just crush that. Or not what I meant to do. But that actually worked in my favor. So let's crush this. So it actually transforms all of those. And now we can make our way over to where that little coin is. So we're waiting for this to drop back down, and then we can go ahead and grab the coin. Or I could transform it, right? Yeah, I could have just transformed it, but apparently I wanted to wait. I don't know why. But now we are just missing that second coin, which is a little tough to get. I figured out where it was with that little shortcut and such. But however, I think it'll be easier to get with like another power-up later. So I'm going to wait on that one, and we're just going to finish up this level. So I'll see you guys shortly. And here we are finished with the levels. Let's see what rank we get. Probably going to get like a B. Yeah, we're just going to stay at a B. Apparently we were pretty close to getting an A, but I ended up dying a couple times again. Well, not a couple times, I only had like one more attempt, but I ended up dying quite a few times this level. So now let's move on to the next part. And now we have the cube wisp saved, and this video's getting a little long on my side. However, it won't be as long for you guys, at least for the most part. So I'm going to try to get one more level in, just to see what awaits us. Because we can always come back and get that other coin at a later time. Like, I remember that. It's not time locked, you don't get locked out. You can always come back and 100% the rest of it. So let's hop into Act 2. Alright, let's see if it's going to be a side-scroller. Okay, it looks like it's a side-scroller mostly. So it looks like I'm going to be using the cube, which would be fun. I enjoy using the cube, so I do not mind this at all. However, there's like a little shortcut here. So what's down here? Okay, that's pretty much it. So let's just do this. Okay, that got rid of that. Oh, these explode, that's right. Okay, no, I gotta get out here. There we go. That could have been very bad for us. Apparently we can also knock out some of the cubes over there, but now it's teaching us more about the wall jump mechanic. Nice little shortcut. You can get through there with the spikes, but it's very risky. So we're just going to use this and make our way upwards. let's check what's on the left side first. So we got some of these. Got an enemy, got a red ring here. Okay. Let's just wait for that to explode. I don't think I can get that because I don't have that purple yet. But that is a-okay with me. Let's just go ahead and make our way back. Okay, well, almost messed that up. Okay, so now we can just start triggering everything here. Set off all these explosions. And let's make our way... You know what, let's try and set off these. Okay, apparently we can't. So we have to make our way downwards first. And, oh, I could have set those off so that way I could have gotten the red ring there. Oh well, that's alright. We will come back for it, because, you know, we'll get all the rings eventually, like I've said before. So let's go ahead and make our way this way. And let's grab the other cube to be safe. We're going to probably need it. Activate that. And lose my coins because, you know, I'm activating the TNT as well, which you're supposed to avoid. Which you can still get hurt from pretty badly given the cube effect, which is kind of weird to me. At least the shockwaves destroy everything, and this is a quick level. I totally forgot how fast that level was. So we get a B for our troubles? Perfect. I will take a B for now. Though I do need to come back and get every single coin, however, I know that we need to get power up for that because we saw some purple. So, like I said before, I'm going to wait until we get everything so that we can actually go back and get it. I just wanted to redo that first course because all of it was so easy to grab for the most part, and I really felt the need to grab those coins. I don't know why. I was just like, I need to get a better score. Now apparently no cutscene for that second one either. So I forget like which levels have cutscenes, which ones don't, so a lot of times I will go quiet for like the beginning or the end just to see what's going on kind of thing. But I believe we're actually out of time for this episode. And it might be a little bit of a short one for you guys, but we got through a couple levels. And then, of course, next time we'll be getting through even more. And hopefully we'll be unlocking that next Wisp, because I'm pretty sure that looks like they're probably going to be about 3 away, unless that's a boss level and it goes like crisscrossing, we have to go back and forth kind of thing. But anywho, if you guys all enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. And go ahead and comment below to answer the question of the day or just to say hi. But today's question of the day was, have you ever played a Sega console? And as always, this has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.